Who is a bad guy in history who actually wasn't a bad guy? Richard Jewell, security guard at the Atlanta Olympic who was blamed for the bombing. In Braveheart, William Wallace gets betrayed by Robert the Bruce, which never happened. He was loyal to the end. A dingo really ate her baby. Captain Hazelwood of the Exxon Valdez. He is often pictured on the helm of the Exxon swaying drunkenly going full throttle into the reef. Talking like a pirate. What actually happened? Valdez's critical navigation equipment was out of commission. Faxes sent to Exxon and Exxon told them to sail instead. Coast Guard budget cuts removed vessel tracking in the area. Green and tired crew was on duty. Request was made to relief crew. It was denied. XO, who was on con at the time, was inexperienced on the passage and neither requested pilotage. While Hazelwood did drink that day, he was not in command of the con at the time and was in his quarters resting. Hazelwood made a comment that he needed a drink because of how upset he was over the situation. Exxon's PR paid off the media to blame Hazelwood. However, Hazelwood was charged with only one charge, which was for pollution. He proved he was not a drunkard and retained his captain's license, even getting offers to sail again, which he turned down. The real villains are mass media, fake news, and comedians, but Exxon's PR's spending power to keep the blame off them. Hazelwood passed away last year after the ANNV of the spill. Random fact: the Valdez sailed until 2012 under different names. Niccolò Machiavelli. Machiavelli didn't invent the idea of lying or ruthlessness. He made an observation about what worked and tried to get a new gig. Now his name is synonymous with heartless manipulator.
Machiavelli. One of the most honest dudes in history, and his name is instead synonymous with villainy.
The bad guy, Razor Ramon. Nander the Relentless. Tom the Cat. Jerry is a menace. Jesus was given vinegar to drink by the Roman. It turns out that the Roman military provided their troops with a water-vinegar mixture to drink, because it helped them replenish their salt levels after perspiring. So, the only thing the Roman did was to offer Jesus a sip of his own drink rather than making him drink vinegar as punishment or a dig. Murdoch. On the Titanic. Dude went down saving lives. Cameron needlessly made him corrupt, then apologized by paying $5,000 to the guy's village or something. Sorry, I don't know why I wrote Captain. The guy that Winselt's fiancé tried to bribe to make room for him on the boat. Yay. He was nothing like that. One to pocket money. That is, he stayed till the end. Swell fellow. Cameron did apologize and pay. If he'd done nothing wrong, why would he? That woman who spilled McDonald's coffee on her lap. Hades. He barely cheated on his wife and was loyal. He only kidnapped Persephone because Zeus told him to. He's a good father. He doesn't cause death, only what happens after. Also, he named his dog Spot. Adorable. People always act like he's evil and malicious, but in all reality he's a sweet guy. Roscoe Fatty Arbuckle. Anyone that is familiar with the movie 300 is aware of how it sanitizes the Spartans and how it demonizes the First Persian Empire. The reality is that the First Persian Empire, or the Achaemenid Empire, was pretty forward-thinking for the era. This is the empire that freed the Jews from the Babylonians and gave the world the Cyrus Cylinder, which some regard as the first Bill of Rights. As for Sparta, it was a militaristic society based on social Darwinism, centuries before the birth of Charles Darwin, and it had a greater percentage of slaves than Persia ever did. And the award for the most dangerous question of the day goes to Richard III, demonized by the Tudors, in part due to his curved spine, now confirmed, and their political agendas. He might have been a good king or a bad person, but it is difficult to determine as the records that followed his death are so incredibly biased. Milli Vanilli I committed suicide for being hired in a music industry lip-syncing travesty that's basically now commonplace. The real villain is the record industry. Sinead O'Connor, Monica Lewinsky.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.